Hi, welcome to the Badass Breastfeeding Podcast. This is Dianne, your lactation consultant.
And I'm Abby, the Badass Breastfeeder. And today's episode is brought to you by Simple Wishes. The Simple Wishes Stages bra and tank transforms from an everyday wire-free regular bra or tank top to a nursing bra or tank top and then back again. So you never have to buy another bra ever in your entire life. We will hear more from our sponsor later, but you can head to badassbreastfeedingpodcast.com and check out our sponsor page. If you ever need anything, see if you can give them any of your business because they make this podcast possible. While you're there, scroll down and enter your email address and we'll send episodes straight to your inbox every week. And we are on Patreon and we hope that you join our community over there with our, weekly wellness checks where we get to check in with each other and vent or ask questions to myself or Dianne, and check the top link in the show notes under this episode, wherever you're listening from, and see if any of those tiers look good to you. It's a way to support the podcast. And I have dogs in the background that are whining and fighting with each other.
Sounds like you're on a farm.
Yes, that's Glacier sounds like a cow.
He does.
We are still hosting our ongoing giveaway for people who leave reviews around the internet or share the podcast on your socials, with your friends. Take a screenshot of whatever you're doing and send it to badassbreastfeedingpodcast@gmail.com. And we will send you a goodie bag of thank you for nursing in public cards and podcast stickers and fun things. People do it. So send your screenshot and your address to badassbreastfeedingpodcast@gmail.com and we'll send that to you. And now Dianne has our review of the week.
I do, and it's from somebody who was very excited to be picked for Review of the Week.
Oh, yes.
So this came through as a Spotify. She listens on Spotify, but she wanted to send us a written review too, which was really nice. So if you do that, we love you for it. I left a 5-star rating on Spotify, and I wanted to write an actual review. I found your podcast 1 week ago and have been finding such comfort in it. You are totally right in saying that there is a lot of misinformation about breastfeeding out there. I have an almost 3-year-old girl who I exclusively pumped for a year and an almost 2-month-old that I exclusively pumped for. With my first, I started pumping because she was constantly hungry when she was breastfeeding. Both my pediatrician and doula encouraged me to continue to provide breast milk, but with pumping. I love knowing how much milk she was consuming. She went from being in the 10th percentile of weight to about the 50th in just a couple of months. Now with my second, I chose to pump. Is it annoying? Of course, but I love knowing that I'm doing something that I find important. Thank you for viewing pumping as a form of breastfeeding. I also love your stance on only accepting sponsors you believe in. It makes me trust you and you have my respect. Thank you for providing such great source of information. She's amazing with the pumping.
Yeah.
And the fact that, pumping, she's right. Pumping is breastfeeding. You're providing breast milk. Oh my
God. I know. I can't stand it when people get into this.
I know. And you're providing breast milk for your baby. And I love that she put it the way she said, that she was doing it in a way that was important to her, that this was really important for her and that made it better. And if you are out there exclusively pumping, you are doing amazing work. So I hope you do feel like it's important to you because it really is. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's way more work than just breastfeeding.
I know it. So kudos to you for still providing milk for your babies. And thank you for finding us. I'm glad you did. And your sticker pack is on the way, or it will be anyway. Whenever Abby gives me the addresses, I'll get them out.
Did I not give you her address?
No, not yet.
Oh.
You will. You'll do it today.
Okay. I'll do it today.
Yeah. But today, we asked the internet a whole bunch of stuff. Well, not a whole bunch of stuff. We asked the internet one question. That's not really a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we were curious what the internet would say was their favorite breastfeeding tips.
Yeah. And if it's anything that hopefully is going to help some people. Because tips are fun, right? Like, it's good to get some tips.
Yeah. It is fun to get some tips. And so am I just going to read them?
Sure. And we'll talk about them.
Okay.
Are you going off Instagram or Facebook first?
I'll start on Facebook because there's less comments on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know why that means to start over there, but I just opened Facebook. So here we are.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. The first one is never compare your milk to someone else's.
Oh, that's a good one.
It really is.
That is a good one.
Yeah. I feel like it's the same as like, oh, that baby over there is sitting up and my baby's not sitting up yet. Yeah, well, like different. You just literally cannot compare the two.
Now, do you think she meant like you can't compare what the milk like looks like, or is it more of like a amount thing? Like, don't compare how much you have.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it could go either way, right? Like your milk, don't compare like the contents of your milk, like. But how do we know the contents of our milk?
Right.
I guess
some people will say that like their milk doesn't look as thick.
Yeah,
as somebody else's.
Yeah, if they pump it, then they'll have like like when it separates and the fat's on top. Sometimes people have a bunch of fat on top, and some people don't.
Yeah,
and then they're like, "Oh my god, my breast milk doesn't have enough fat."
Yes, and I've gotten that question from people before, just for that exact same thing. That it's, it was pumped. It doesn't look like it's got much fat. Is that okay? But really, the truth behind it is, it really depends on the time of day because fat varies throughout the day in your milk supply. So it really it could just be that you pumped it at a time of day that your milk isn't as fatty. Like that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The baby's getting what they need.
Right. And also maybe someone's milk is fattier overall.
Doesn't matter.
Your body knows what your baby needs.
Mm-hmm.
It just knows. You don't have to worry about it.
Right. Yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, and we have LLL Canada has chimed in.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, this is something that I was going to bring up as well. Make dinner in the morning when the baby is most content. And focus on one dish recipes. And I thought that was a really interesting one. And I was going to say, especially for people with new babies, get some disposable plates.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. It really is fine.
Just make life easy for yourself.
You're just trying to make yourself, you're not going to do it forever. If you're worried about, unless you're my parents, then they exclusively eat off of disposable plates. Oh my God,
do they really?
They do. And they're both like, my dad's retired, my mom's at home. Like, who doesn't have time to do dishes? But, I guess you just get to a certain age and you're just like, screw this. I'm done washing dishes.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, whatever. I mean, but certainly for a family with a newborn, that was something that, I don't know, I always tell families. And I know now at this point in the world where the planet is crying, it's not you. It's really like you cannot use disposable plates or use disposable plates for this time when you have a newborn. And it's not going to make a difference. Like, it's the giant corporations are. Anyway, just get some plates.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
I love that, though, the whole idea of making the breakfast or making meals in the morning when your baby is sleeping.
Yeah.
That's brilliant to me because I would have never thought to do that.
I know. I never would have thought that either. Jeez. Or like if you have a slow cooker.
Yeah.
Just throw everything in there and then think about it later.
I mean, one of the things that we used to talk about at like when I used to do childbirth classes was like, while you're like in your last trimester, make a bunch of meals and put them in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know anybody that's actually done that. I mean, I hope some people do. I mean, but I was never as like organized enough to do anything like that. But it's a great idea to get yourself kind of in a place where you don't have to worry about what's for dinner while you're taking care of a newborn.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was not my first. It was Exley. when I had actually a friend of mine started, I don't even know if this is a thing anymore, a meal train.
Oh, yeah. People do that still.
Do they still?
Yeah, I saw one the other day.
Oh, and people just people sign up and they'll bring you dinner. And it was one time this woman, a friend of mine, she came over. She was wearing both of her toddlers.
Oh,
I was like, that's amazing. First of all, I'm going to have to do that. And then she brought a bottle of wine, a bunch of like snacks as well, like some bags of chips and stuff, as well as whatever a meal was, and then toys for Jack.
oh.
And I was like, this is a mom. This is a mom with more than one kid, and she gets it. And I'm like, this is what I'm going to do for every meal train that I sign up for from now on. It was
amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah, I love that.
I guess we should do another one.
Yeah, we should, because we could talk about that one all day.
I was like, I don't know. We didn't get a lot of comments. I don't know. Diane's like, well, is it enough for a whole episode? Okay, so now we've talked about 2 of them. So maybe we should lay into these heavily. Okay. Nursing on demand, bed sharing, baby wearing, good quality multivitamins to make sure I'm keeping my body healthy. Sunflower lecithin supplements helped me through mastitis twice, as well as potato slices in my bra. A supportive partner also really helps. And luckily, my husband was so pro breastfeeding, he gave me pep talks when I felt like quitting. He was at my side during the nonstop NICU visits in the first few days. He sacrificed so much sleep to help me and bought me whatever I needed from the store, nursing pads, pumps, etc. Above all else, contact an IBCLC ASAP. Have that person in your corner when you need them. That's another one of my tips is like call a lactation consultant even before you have your baby. And just be like, hey, I'm having a baby. Can I have you on speed dial?
I've had people do that, and I love it. I love it when they're thinking ahead like that.
Yeah, it's hard to think ahead because there's so much to think about in the moment. But yeah,
it's important. And she's got a lot of really great tips there. And the one that stands out to me is like when you feel like you want to quit, having somebody in your corner. And I had a video consult with somebody the other day who was like, well, I wanted to quit yesterday, but I didn't. And I'm like, everybody gets to that point. Like, if you feel like you want to quit, I think that's really normal. I think everybody gets to that point where they're just like, I can't do this anymore. And we all feel like that at some point or another. And then just get to the next day and things will be different. And, make sure you have somebody on your side that is going to help talk you through it, because this is some hard stuff sometimes.
Yeah. It's always hard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Learn to breastfeed in public or while using a baby carrier so you aren't tied to the house by your baby's feeding needs.
You have videos about how to breastfeed in a baby carrier, don't you?
I do. Actually, I have a whole thing that I wrote a long time ago called Become a Badass Public Breastfeeder in 7 days.
Oh, fun.
It used to be an email course where you would get a new email every day. But now it's just on my blog on the badassbreastfeeder.com. Become a badass. Is that what it's called? Anyway. Yeah. And it's just there. And it's like one of the highlights on the bottom. Become a badass public breastfeeder in 7 days. And every day is different. It's like dealing with comments, breastfeeding in public, baby wearing, legal stuff. Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for inspiration for breastfeeding in public, it's definitely a cool thing.
That sounds great. I think everybody should check it out.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll just read the rest of these, okay?
Okay.
Nipple shield for the first month as baby had a hard time latching. Lots and lots of pillows for you and your baby definitely saves your back. Teaching the milk sign for older babies and toddlers helps communicate better. I would say you don't need a nipple shield unless you need a nipple shield.
Right.
Calling my more experienced sisters whenever I hit a speed bump, basically having support readily available. That having more experienced sisters is amazing.
Yeah.
If you're like me, I had nobody. I didn't know anybody who had babies.
Yeah. I had sisters that had babies, but only one of them breastfed, and she didn't breastfeed for as long as me. But at least she had like a little bit more experience than the others, because the other two didn't breastfeed at all. But even just for basic stuff was helpful.
It doesn't even have to be for breastfeeding. It could just be like, holy shit, what is happening? What is this baby doing?
Exactly.
Just
and
somebody to be like, it's all right.
That.
Everything's chaotic right now. It's okay. Just if somebody had just said that to me, like I would have been like, okay, so this is normal that I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. And I've been born, like I was just suddenly, I'm in a new dimension. Reality is not the same anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bed sharing, and get you some soft, cozy t-shirts to sleep in and cute out booby holes. Cut out booby holes. Oh my God, that's a good idea. No need to buy fancy nursing sleepwear unless you want to. Just get a comfy t-shirt and cut out the boobs. That's brilliant, actually.
I know, yeah.
And then have another shirt over it, and then you just have like just boobs out whenever you want. Especially if you're in like a cold place and you don't want to just be like, you have to have layers on.
Yeah.
All right. Give yourself grace because you're doing the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
Hydrate. That's a good one too, because I don't agree with, I know we know there's no research behind the whole like drink, like amount of water that you're drinking and the amount of milk you're making.
Right.
But I don't think anybody's drinking enough water. I know I'm not.
I know I'm not too.
It would just be a good idea for me to drink more water. And there's this SpongeBob episode. Oh my kids watch SpongeBob. That show is insane.
My kids watched it a lot too when they were that age.
Oh my God. That show is ridiculous. Like those people had to be so high when they were writing that show. Just how? It's ridiculous. My sister, when she found out, she was like, you let them watch SpongeBob? I was like, isn't it for kids? I mean, when I watch it, and I'm like, how is this for kids? Anyway, there's one, I think like SpongeBob, like, he like gets all buff, like he's taking steroids or something, or he like... And like the motto of the whole show is like, always be hydrating. So I walk around the house saying that sometimes.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I find it very funny that somebody who lives under the sea needs to drink water.
Yes, right. Well, yeah, why do they need half the things that are going on down there?
I don't know. It's very funny though. The whole concept of SpongeBob. I know.
Yes, and they driving Squidward crazy all the time. Oh my God. Hilarious. There are some one-liners in that show that are just hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I guess we'll take a break.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And come back for Instagram.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, I wonder if there's any difference in the Instagram and the Facebook answers. I'll be interested.
That'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Today's episode is brought to you by Simple Wishes. Simple Wishes is a small business in California, woman and badass breastfeeder owned. The Stages Nursing Bra features an adjustable length and one-hand nursing clips for easy drop cup, full skin-to-skin contact breastfeeding. And then it also includes one pair of everyday bra straps featuring the adjustable length with the adjustable slider position thing. So it transforms with you, even by giving you these different straps. It's wire-free, 4-way stretch fabric, which is buttery soft, with a light padding, very smooth. You can't see any of this or including the nursing clips under your clothes. It's got the 4-position hook and eye closure back included with a 2-inch band extender if you need to have increased size. And the Stages bra also comes in a tank top form that also transforms from everyday to nursing pumping back to everyday. And you could check out the Stages bra and tank at simplewishes.com. And make sure that you use code BADASS because you're going to get 50% off of this incredible bra. That's simplewishes.com, code BADASS. You can find the show notes. You can find the show notes, sure, under this episode, wherever you're listening from. And in there will be the sponsor, the direct links, and the promo code. You can also find this at badassbreastfeedingpodcast.com. Check out our sponsor page. You can check out all of our other episodes, our resources page, and information about scheduling your very own one-on-one online lactation consultation with Dianne.
Yeah.
And now we'll go to Instagram. I'm interested in, obviously, I haven't, I skimmed them at first to make sure nobody was like, I don't know.
Trolling.
Had questions or trolling, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So we've got aim for 2 minutes of Bodywork pre-feed for a more relaxed baby and efficient nursing experience. Number 2, practice nursing in a baby carrier. And then someone says, what is Bodywork? And she says, infant bodywork refers to intentional stretches, massage around the face and body. A few minutes, several times a day can help to release tension and calm the nervous system. The aim is for baby to be comfortable with movement, especially before a feed. Softening those muscles helps to improve the latch and provide better comfort and duration. Because feeding is a full body activity. I mean, it sounds a lot like infant massage and just sort of touching your baby and helping them feel relaxed.
Yeah, I've definitely recommended like jaw massage, like those, the pressure points and stuff near the jaw, for babies that are really like tight. And you can tell, like, there are some babies that are just really tight.
Yeah.
When they're born, their jaw muscles and everything are really tight. And that can be really helpful to kind of loosen things up a little bit.
That's cool. I never think about that. I always forget about that, I should say.
But there's some great videos on like infant massage and stuff like that on YouTube.
Yeah. All right. Letting my husband do a bottle for her first wake up of pumped milk. She's been up every 1.5 hours nursing, and it gives me enough of a break to keep going. I mean, if you can work that out and you want to work that out, I think that if that's going to get you through, then you should do it.
Yeah. Just don't forget to pump when you're missing a feeding. That's the only thing. So it's not like you're really getting that much of a break, but it can be helpful.
Yeah. Maybe you can go to a coffee shop and pump if you really need to, like, get away for a minute or something.
Yeah.
Listening to as many episodes of this podcast. I didn't tell her to say that. She just said that. Way more helpful than my local free hospital breastfeeding support group, which was giving outdated and inaccurate information. Frankly, stressing me out.
That's no good.
No, that sucks.
That sucks. I'm glad she knew it was outdated information.
Yeah.
So spread the good love.
For anyone who enjoys reading, download the Libby app and sign up for a local library that's compatible with the app. Get free access to tons of books to read on your phone. Saved me while my baby's cluster fed and would only contact nap or nap while nursing. That's a great idea. We have the Libby app too.
Oh, do you?
Sometimes it's not. Like if it's a super popular book, it's not going to be on there. But if you just read, I know some people who just read. And you can get everything free there for doing that. It's a good idea.
Yeah. I remember one of our Patreons was saying that that she read while her baby contact napped. Read like series of books.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nursing in a baby carrier and overcoming the fear of nursing lying down. Yeah, nursing lying down can be certainly growing up or coming up in a culture where you don't have babies in your bed. And then lying down to nurse. I don't know what the fear is. If the fear is like rolling on the baby or if it's just like not knowing how to do it.
I think a lot of it is not knowing how to do it. Yeah. And it's definitely like, it's something you have to kind of practice.
Yeah.
Because you do have to be, but it's great.
I
think everybody should do it. Yeah. I think everybody should learn how to do it and enjoy it because
Yeah.
it really can be helpful.
I put pillows at your back. I remember that being like a really big thing for getting comfortable in that position. Because it's also like lying down, you're like, okay, I'm lying down. I should be comfortable. But when you're lying down in that position all night, you start to just get like body aches, and being able to figure out how to do it and be comfortable is, important.
Yeah.
Just don't give up. Just remember the benefits and the money you will save. You can take 1 year out of your life that will benefit you and your baby for life. Yeah.
Kind of a cool way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's such a small, when I think about like how fast the time went from how old my kids are now.
Yeah.
And how quickly it goes by. Like it's fascinating. And to know that, what you did for them in that early stage.
And to just like feel like, and when you're in the middle of it, it feels like it's never going to end.
Oh my God, I know.
And then to just be on the other side of it is like, oh, wow, that really wasn't that long of a time. And for me, I breastfed my kids forever. And it really was not like that long of a time.
In the grand scheme of things, yeah.
Right.
It's not.
Okay, we have one more before we get to mine. Bed sharing. Cut out some booby holes in your comfy shirts for cheapo DIY nursing pajamas. I cannot believe 2 people suggested that.
Do you think it's 2 different people?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Or was it the
wild.
same comment? Because, I mean, it was worded differently.
Yeah,
Usually
it's worded
people
differently.
are not like on Facebook and Instagram on the same like page.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's wild that if 2 people did suggest it. Then
Yeah, you can cut holes in your comfy shirts, or you can just go to Simple Wishes and take advantage of that 50% off.
Yeah. They got some cool pajamas.
I mean, I know they're paying me to say that, but also it's 50%. So, and we are very picky about our sponsors. So we love Simple Wishes. Yeah. So I have this, and mine is like, I wrote this a long time ago. Tips for the newborn days. And I think that, so much, especially in the in those newborn days, you're not like, it is about breastfeeding, but it's about everything else too. And if you have a teenager, if you have other kids and you have a teenager in your neighborhood, like pay them some money to come hang out with your toddler. Just like for a couple hours a day. They don't even have to leave if you're worried about that. They can just like be in the other room playing.
Yeah.
I don't know. So a lot of people don't have the guts to do this, but like they make these little things on the internet. Like, you can just like print them out and have them at your front door. And when people come to visit, they have to sign up for one chore when they come in.
Yes.
It's like a little sign up sheet, and they can just like, it's like take the garbage out, load the dishwasher, whatever.
Laundry.
Yeah. Throw a load of laundry in. And they'll just, and people really will do it. People want to do things. And so just having people who come in, they can do one thing.
What's another thing that we used to suggest when I did childbirth classes is like leaving a list on the refrigerator or something and when people came over and they want to hold the baby, great. But you also have to do a little something. So it's a way for people to help you, because a lot of times people just don't know what to do for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and they do want to help.
Especially if they've never had kids or anything.
Yeah.
And actually, even if they've had kids. If it was long enough ago, they don't remember. Like your mother-in-law, she doesn't know. You got to just tell her what to do.
I know. They just need to know what to do. And them holding the baby while you do stuff is not
Well, that was my next
helpful.
Leave the room. Like when people are passing the baby around, just get out of there. Just leave. Go take a shower. Go sit in the other room.
Yeah.
Like,
Go take a nap.
You do not have to entertain. This is not a time when you're like being a hostess. People know where to get some water if they need something. You just go into the other room and do whatever you're going to do.
Yeah.
Using paper plates, that's one of my favorite things. You can also set up a meal train for yourself or have friends do it for you. Ask somebody to do it and people can bring you meals. I also suggest going outside every day, even if it's just for like a walk around the block or even going on the porch and opening windows and the curtains. When I had Jack, my first son, I don't know. I was probably depressed and anxious and all of that. But we made everything really quiet and we had all the lights turned off all the time, the curtains closed. It was just like it was nighttime all the time. And I think it was just because we were so anxious and we were so just in shell shock, really.
Yeah.
But then by the time Exley came, I was like yelling out the window, "Come in. Come on, you want to come see the baby?" And we were loud and we're all of this. And it makes zero difference. When they're sleeping, they're sleeping. You can't wake up a newborn. I mean, you can if you need to, but you can't if they're napping and you're just like talking or something, they're not going to wake up.
No, they're fine.
And I think that's about it. Also, one more thing. If you have older kids, just letting them watch things and do things. And like, if you're worried about screen time and stuff, it's like the paper plates. Like, you're just trying to get through right now. That's what Nancy Moorbacher said. Nancy Moorbacher came over to my house one time to help me with Exley, I guess. And she came in and she immediately pulled up a game on her phone and handed it to Jack. And she was like, you should let him play games and let him do that stuff. That's what it's for. Yeah. I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, just letting them be entertained.
Yeah, because it's, yeah.
So those and sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I've had families come in to me and they'd be like, well, we're doing more screen time now than we used to. And it's like, that's what it's there for right now. Like, yeah, exactly. It's totally okay. It's not forever. Again, it's not forever. It's just right now.
You're just in survival mode. And my tips strayed away from breastfeeding a little bit. So what would you say as a lactation consultant are your favorite breastfeeding tips?
I would say, obviously, to call a lactation consultant. I like that one tip that said, like, have somebody on, in your phone that you can call. Take it day by day. If there's pain, call somebody. Don't wait. Make sure that you're, being seen. And I say be really cautious of the things that you hear. Just because there is so much misinformation out there, and that can really make or break your breastfeeding relationship sometimes. So you want to definitely ask questions, have people that you trust, whether it be your sisters or your cousins or your family or your friends or whoever, your doctor, whoever it is that you trust, have somebody that you trust.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening.
Some good tips. Thank you.
Bye.